Hi! Getting started. Getting started is the most difficult part of the whole exercise. Uh, Getting started really depends on the very thing that this is called. It's called getting started. And you need to start. Now, there's a couple of things which might be playing in the back of your mind. First of all, you might be thinking, well, what do I wear? It's kind of one of those things, particularly if you're a lady, that's very important to you. The second thing is, where do I do this video? I need to come across professionally. I need to be like seen as a successful person, and that's another thing. So that's the place. Then you're going to be thinking about equipment, and you're going to be thinking, well, I have to buy a camera and all those things. What I'll say to all of those things is, first and foremost, just start. Secondly, you need a phone with a reasonable camera. I think that goes without saying. And thirdly, you'll need to be yourself. So whoever you are, don't try to be anything else. Just be yourself. People will either like you or dislike you. It doesn't really matter. But the important thing is that if you manage to just relax into it and know who you are and be comfortable with who you are, then you're going to come across hugely better than if you do the other things. Right, so this is called getting started, and it's really about equipment. So the first thing I would say to you is that you need a phone with a reasonable camera. Just an aside to that, as I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about this. As a side to that, you're going to change your video many times. So you'll do different cuts, and I know already now that in about 2 or 3 days time, I'll think of something that I should have said in this video. And that's okay, because what you can do is you can actually cut that scene out. You can actually don't redo the whole video, but just put in what you feel you've missed out and edit it into your video. And if you're having problems with editing in your video, I can help you with that. But get started, and know before you even start that you're going to change this video many times over before you're satisfied with it, and publish it before you're satisfied with it, and then revisit it. Otherwise you'll never get things done. Okay, that's what I would like to say about that. The other thing I'd like to talk to you about is sound quality. I think that if there's one thing that you can spend a bit of money on, and it's not too much, it's sound. Because if your customer's battling to hear you, that comes across a bit tacky. If the sound quality isn't sort of it has too much treble or something like that, it comes across tacky. So invest in a little microphone. Don't invest in a camera. Don't invest in lighting. This lighting that I've got now is from the kitchen window that you can see behind me. It's the kitchen, nothing fancy, stuff lying around all over the place up there. Doesn't matter. What's important is the message that I'm getting across. Okay, so when it comes to sound, it's the only thing that I think that you can perhaps invest in. What I use is a thing called the Purple Panda. Now, the Purple Panda is a microphone. It's about, I would say, £100, and you can get it online. It's the best place to get it. I'm going to show you there. That's the Purple Panda. It's all in here, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. You can see I'm wearing one right now, and the sound quality is markedly better. Okay, so to summarize then, no camera. Don't go and buy our camera. Don't buy lighting. The worst thing you can buy is one of those lighting rings that puts glass little rings around your eyes. They are so distracting. So use the natural light. The background, don't worry about it. It'll be immaterial in the scheme of things, as long as what you're saying is pertinent. And it might just add a little bit to your personality. Your clothing, it must be you. Your hair must be you. If you do makeup, don't go overboard. Just kind of be who you are, and people will accept you. It's unbelievable. Alright, so as far as getting started in equipment is concerned, that's my message to you. Okay. Well, the other thing I want to tell you about is when you've finished your video, what your natural reaction is to do this. And what you should do is just like smile at the camera for a couple of seconds before you do that, so that it doesn't look too bad. Okay.